everyone, this is Fred on Spirit Reflections, and this is part of our 81 episode exploration on the book Tao of Leadership by John Heider, a modern adaptation of the ancient Chinese text Tao Te Ching, written by Lao Tzu over 500 years BC. And today we're going to read chapter 41, really good chapter. And I'd love to hear your comments on what you think of these reflections, these teachings. Below, let me know. And if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to Spirit Reflections. It's free of charge and it does help us a lot. Thank you. All right, let's go to chapter 41. Now the title is Disturbing Wisdom, and it goes like this. The wise leader, learning how things happen, lives accordingly. The average leader also learns how things happen, but vacillates, now acting accordingly and then forgetting. The worst leaders learn how things happen and dismiss the single principle as total nonsense. How else could their work be so futile? After all, they say, any principle that does not get you love or money or power must be useless. A silent mind is a dumb mind. Selflessness is no way to get ahead. Virtue is for fools. Kindness is weakness, and so on. This is a problem because the wise leader's only allegiance is to how things happen. People who do not see how things happen naturally think that the wise leader's behavior has no basis in reality. Also, the leader's silence and manner of being are disturbing. Because the leader's motives are obscure, the leader is hard to figure out. The problem comes back to the fact that the single principle is not a thing and cannot be defined. That does not make sense to some people. It's not easy to understand a person whose foundation is invisible. And this picture here of trees is quite significant, I believe, for the essence of these ideas we just read. Carl Jung once famously said, "A tree, it is said, cannot reach heaven, but for its roots must first reach down to hell." So in order for a tree to grow and reach heaven, its roots must first reach down to hell. This process is about us getting to know the innermost depths of our souls, our struggles, our challenges, our emotions, the things that make us suffer, the things that we constantly come back to and struggle within us to accept, to understand, to forgive, and the projections, therefore, that we make onto the world when we're interacting with other people, the triggers and the buttons that they push on us. A friend of mine is quoting a friend of hers who says, "If you spot it, you got it." So if we spot something out there that bothers us, it means we have that in us that we need to work on. And back to the leadership idea of this book and this chapter, the wise leader, when coming into contact with how things happen and truly becoming one with that, has an emptiness inside of them, has a receptive quality like an empty valley that can be confusing for people whose cups are full of desires to achieve power, money, success, love, and pretty much live as slave to the five senses of the material world. When the foundation, as it says here, is rested on something that is invisible, or in the case of the trees, underneath the ground where we cannot see, that foundation is fruitful, that foundation is strong, and it rests on something that's going to truly give life and grow ever so strongly. So this is a great reminder for us to come back constantly and remind ourselves constantly, because it's so easy to forget, to this invisible foundation within us, which is of a spiritual quality, of a quality that is connected to the universe and not connected to the three-dimensional material reality that our personalities, the transient personalities, are enslaved to in many ways. So as we just read in chapter 40, which is here in the playlist of the channel, meditation is a great practice to constantly go inward and remember this state of being. So I'm going to put some music and invite us to do a quick meditation based on what we just read, and invite you to relax your bodies, to slow down your emotions, and for us to focus on our breathing. So invite you to connect with the simple, slow, meditative music as we use the power of our will to harmonize the vibrations of our body, the rhythms of ourselves, and engage in a gentle meditation. Let's take a slow and deep inhale. And a complete exhale. And whenever you're ready, another cycle. Slow and deep inhale. And a full and complete exhale. Becoming more and more still. And as we inhale, we bring into our bodies the healing, reinvigorating energy from the universe, which is filled in the air that we breathe, and we consciously activate its healing qualities when we direct our will and offer these healing energies to every cell of our body. And in the exhales, we release, we expel, and we remove the anxieties, the fears, the worries, the insecurities, the sadness, the regrets. We flush them all out. We no longer need to hold on to them. We let them go. And just like that, as we exhale, they are removed from us. And we are left with an open space, an emptiness. And we use this emptiness on our inhales to bring new energies, new hope, new calmness, new gratitude, and a silent alignment with how things happen. And I notice that and relax. Take a couple more breaths and stay still and serene. Whenever you are ready, open your eyes. And I have enjoyed here being with you, and I wish you a great rest of your day.